Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have nothing but a bare face on because I have no idea what exactly I am to do here today. I know Halloween is tomorrow, so I definitely want to create a Halloween look, at least one of them. Because of my health, I haven't been able to, kind of go in advance and have things up and running. So I definitely know that I want to do some sort of skull. I've done one like 2 years ago and I didn't get a chance to film that, but it turned out such a super fun look. So I thought, why not just recreate it? And last time I think I just did like a half a skull. I want to go ahead and go for like a full face skull, and I definitely want to do a colorful skull on top of that with a little bit of glam lashes and stuff. So that's what I am kind of going for. I don't have a picture or anything as an inspiration, so we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Now, because it requires a lot of thinking and concentration, so I'm just gonna go ahead and probably end up doing a voiceover for you guys, and while I'm gonna go ahead in the background listen to some of my favorite old classic Bollywood Rajesh Khanna songs, hopefully it'll be a good look. So wish me luck.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my First Aid Beauty Moisturizer, which is a very, very important step for any makeup look, Halloween or not. So next step is to take a primer. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, just so I can have a smooth face or canvas to work with. For the glow, I'm going to go and take Crown Golden Glow Liquid Illuminator. Today we'll be working with some paint colors and we will not be setting that. So I want to make sure my face has still that healthy glow and it does not look flat at the end. I will now be moving on to my brows, and for that I'm going to go and take my Elmer's glue stick. I'm going to go and run that really nicely through my brows. I'm now going to take a spoolie and really comb them and make them stick to my face. At this point, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, so I just want to go ahead and take a precaution and actually make these brows disappear. So I'm going to go ahead and take a corrector. This is by LA Girl. Any orange corrector would do it. I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my brows and set it with Aspen Loose Powder. This powder is translucent, yet it'll still give you that full coverage and it's very affordable. I'm going to go ahead and dust any excess product off and repeat the steps. That is if you think you need a little bit more coverage. I will now be taking a foundation to really make these brows disappear and blend into the skin color that I have. I am using today Cargo Cosmetics foundation. I'm going to go and apply that really well onto my brows and blend it out. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the step using the Aspen powder. I'm going to go and set it in place. And I'm going to go ahead and clean any excess product off. I'm going to go ahead and start working with our Makeup Forever Flash Color Palette. I will be taking these classic sponge to apply these. I'm going to go and start working with this beautiful coral color onto both sides of my cheeks, and I want to make sure that I blend out the edges very nicely using the same sponge. Now today I will be using these sponges, and I'm going to make sure that I use one color on one side and another color on the other side. So altogether I had about 3 sponges with 6 colors on it at the end of the day. Now taking this beautiful blue from the Flash palette, I'm going to go and apply that to my jaw area, and I will also be applying that to my forehead as well. Feel free to apply wherever you guys think that it will best suit your need or the look that you're trying to go for. I literally seriously had no idea, and even till the time when I did actually draw the teeth out, I was thinking that this video was going to go in trash. So bear with me and trust me, it will all turn out good at the end. Moving on to the next shade, which is this beautiful yellow color from this palette, as well as the green, and I decided to place them onto my forehead and under my eyes area. The best tip I can really give you to create a look like this is to make sure that the center of the color is more bright and darker, where the end should actually look well blended into one another. It's okay if it gets a little messy, but it needs to just look well blended. To blend the colors together, I'm just taking the opposite color or the nearest color that it has, and I'm just going to go with that sponge on top of it, just on the outer edges, just so they can marry into one another. I will now start carving out my skull eyes, and for that I'm taking the black gel paint that I have in this Flash palette. I am using that onto a pencil liner brush. I'm roughly sketching it at this point because I know that I will be going back with a liquid liner to really sharpening all the edges out. At this point I decided to roughly sketch my nose, and then I will be back onto my eyes, and I'm gonna go and start filling in with the paint, which I tried with sponge first, but then it was kind of creating a mess, so I decided to move in with a brush instead, which actually gave me a more of a clean and precise filling look. I did go in with a matte black eyeshadow to fill in any gaps and also to set it in place. For the main lid color, taking this bright pink color, I'm going to go and apply that all over my eyelid. Now, it was very hard to blend that with the paint, so I decided to work with matte black shadow, and I tried to blend the pink and black together that way, and that actually worked much, much better. Now, I will be taking today for sparkle. I was going to use any glitter, but this step just seemed very easier and faster for me. So today I took Stila Cosmetics. This is their Glitter and Glow. Next to Note is the shade color. It's like a little burgundy reddish kind of color, which on top of this pink, it looks beautiful. I decided to apply that all over. Now, I haven't used this product very much, and I feel like I'm already either running low on it or it's drying out on me. Not good. All right, so I am now detailing my nose, or you can say I am making it very sharp and defining it using NYC liquid liner. This is something that I really love using when I am doing Halloween looks and stuff like that. I love this liner, by the way. So I'm gonna go and really just go ahead and sharpen the outer edges and then fill in with the paint. I am now moving on to my jaw, and I am going to use my Makeup Forever Flash palette for that, and the shade I'm using is black. I'm very lightly pressing onto the brush because I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing here first, and I will also be making sure that I'm going to match it to the other side. That is one tip I can definitely give you on this one as well, that you want to make sure that the both side at least look somewhat even. I am now applying my lashes. Go ahead and grab your favorite lashes. I am taking IIKON Lashes Drunken Love. I am now applying Maybelline White Gel Liner into my waterline. That is a must for any skull look. I wasn't sure if I wanted to have my teeth like right on top of all these colorful colors that I've got going on, so I decided to work with brown, which actually made this look at this point very funny, but I still went with it and actually turn out very good. So I will now be creating some cracks onto my face, which skull tend to have that, and I really want to make sure that I use very light hand with my liquid liner that I'm using, and I am using again NYC liquid liner, and I will also be sharpening it around my eyes as well. And that is the liner actually I'm going to use all throughout wherever I want the sharpness or wherever I want to create the depth. Now for the cracks, I always try to create like a Y kind of shape, just in wiggly lines, nothing in particular. And for the shadow, I'm just going to create these thick lines that I'm going to go back to it and I'm going to smoke them out and make them look nice and cleaner. I did decide to set my lip area with translucent powder and then took the excess product off. I am now going to create them teeth that is actually going to make this look come all together. Now to create depth, I am putting some more of that black paint from the Flash palette in between the lips and teeth. Moving on to the white shade from the Flash palette, we're going to go ahead and fill in and give us some nice bright whitening smile here. I will be now going back to the liquid liner and create some more cracks onto the chin area. I am now working on creating some lines to create more shadow-like effect onto both sides of my face under the eyes, and I will go back to it to smoke them out. I decided to fill in with a matte black shade instead of paint this time because one, it is easy to clean up, and also if you make a mistake, it is also easy to fix it. I'm going to go ahead and start filling it in. I decided to go with outer edges first and then slowly start blending in towards the inside. I will now be outlining like I mentioned before and decided to create more of a contour effect using some more black paint towards my jawline. You definitely don't have to do this step, but I felt like it will just create my face a little bit more skinny, just like a contour is supposed to do, plus more realistic. I also decided to apply that towards my forehead and then went back with the same color sponges to blend the edges. I am now taking the matte black shadow again, and I have taken a very pointed brush. This is from IKEA, from the kids paint section, and I am just going to go ahead and smoke out all these shadows that I created created. I will also be taking that on top of the cracks that I created just to have some definition and depth given to it. And going back with the white gel liner, I'm going to go and kind of highlight all throughout my face the shadows and the cracks that we created. All right, so that's pretty much completes our look. I'm gonna go and do my hair and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this right here is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you totally enjoyed it. If you have any comment, suggestion, obviously all positive, definitely leave them down below in the comment box below, and I shall definitely see you guys in my next upcoming video, which is going to be for the Diwali special. So definitely stay tuned, guys, by subscribing and also clicking on the notification bell. I love you guys so much, and a very happy Halloween.